Hi, what's up everyone? My name is Tess and in this video I'm going to do another Shane Dawson video. It's a conspiracy theory video. I love conspiracy theories and this is the newest one and it's Are We a Simulation? And my bird is not being quiet. Shh. He likes to talk and as do I. And yeah, let's just dive into it right away. The link will be in the description below. And here we go. Are we a simulation? Conspiracy theory.
Guys, we just finished the craziest podcast ever with Ava and Jillian Jensen and Drew and Jess. We had the best time ever. Jillian told us secrets from X Factor. She told us crazy ass stories and she sang a song. And then Ava came and we talked about YouTube drama. We talked about drugs. We talked about demons. Oh. Just typical shit. Go check it out. SoundCloud.com/ShaneDefiance. Bye.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, welcome back to another creepy video. Okay, now before we get started, I just want to let you know that this video is going to be a lot different than my usual. This video isn't about ghosts or about death. This video is about something that genuinely terrifies me and has been keeping me up at night. Today we're going to be talking about the theory that we all might just be a simulation. I know, it's fucking crazy, but stay with me. I have talked about this theory to people in my life who do not care about conspiracies, they don't believe anything. And then when I explain it to them, they literally are fucking mind blown. So first of all, let's talk about what a simulation is. Now, a simulation is created by a computer to look extremely realistic. Now, here's the actual definition. The action of pretending or deception. The production of a computer model or something especially for the purpose of study. Okay, so now that you know what a simulation is, why would we be one? Well, the theory goes that a future civilization might have wanted to see what the people in the past lived like, so they made a simulation, and we might be that simulation. Now, this idea has been around for a long time. I mean, the movie The Matrix was literally based off of this. Now, if you haven't seen the movie, basically The Matrix is a simulation of the world. Now, of course, in the movie, there's one man, Neo, who is aware of this, and he's trying to fight against it and show everybody that they really are living in a simulation. Sounds like an interesting movie. What if it's based on truth? Now, one of the smartest and most successful men in the world, Elon Musk, believes in this theory. Now, Elon is a CEO of Tesla. He created the program SpaceX. He's literally one of the smartest people in the world, and he has been talking very openly about his thoughts on this.
There's a sort of a philosophic concept that a sufficiently advanced civilization will be able to create a simulation. Yeah, maybe you've answered this before? A simulation.
I've had so many simulation discussions, it's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, Elon Musk believes this. And he doesn't just believe that this is like a 10% chance. He believes that 1 in a billion chance that we're real, which means 999 million out of a million chance that we are in a simulation. Now just listen to how Elon explains it very simply.
40 years ago, we had Pong, like 2 rectangles and a dot. That was what games were. Now, 40 years later, we have photorealistic 3D simulations with millions of people playing simultaneously, and it's getting better every year. And soon we'll have virtual reality, augmented reality. If you assume any rate of improvement at all, then the games will become indistinguishable from reality.
Yeah, when you hear it put like that, it makes a lot of fucking sense. I mean, literally 40 years ago, Pong, just 2 bars with a ball in the middle, and now we have games that are so incredibly realistic that when people put on the VR goggles, it's like they're there. I mean, listen, I'm not a gamer myself, but I know that this makes a lot of sense. That's how far we come in 40 years.
So they did a
just
simulation
1,000
of simulation
years. Now, virtual reality is just barely getting started. In just a few years, the graphics will be so insane that it'll literally be like real life. That combined with the fact that people are already online playing with strangers as if they're really interacting just shows you that people are ready for a simulated world. Putting on the goggles, being somebody else, interacting with other people, that is an ideal world. Living this full life from the comfort of your own couch. Think about it. There is a possibility that the real you could be laying on a couch somewhere 1,000 years in the future, playing a VR game as you. You literally could be a sim. Now I know you're thinking, Shane, the Sims are fake. They don't have feelings, they don't have emotions. Now Elon Musk and a lot of other very smart scientists believe that in 1,000 years, it is inevitable that simulations will get so realistic, so lifelike, that the actual Sims inside of it will have no idea that they're fake. I mean, we all could just be one big game of Sims. We literally could be like Sims Volume 500. Now, 15 years ago, another huge scientist, another genius, Nick Bostrom, said this: "We are almost certainly living in a computer simulation." Now, this is where it gets even crazier. Now, we've talked about a lot of supernatural things before. Ghosts, psychics, astral projection, deja vu. What if all of those crazy things...
Yeah, deja vu is
really
scary because I've been in deja vu a lot of times.
For example, deja vu. Literally, nobody can figure out what it is. Scientists have tried to figure it out, but nobody's got a concrete answer. But thinking of deja vu as a computer glitch kind of makes sense. So now that's one theory, which is that we are being played like a game by somebody in the future. But there's a lot of other theories that are very similar. Now this next one is the one that I believe. Now from what Elon was saying, people in the future might want to look back at the past, right? So they create a simulation of what the past looked like. But there's going to be way more than just one person looking back at a simulation of the past. Millions of people do it. It literally could be like TV for people. Like, oh, let's look to see what 2017 was like, which means there could be billions of simulations, which is what Elon meant when he said there's only a 1 in a billion chance that we're real. So this is where it gets really fucking sad. So what if our current life right now is just somebody watching the past? We're just their TV show, which means we've already lived this life. Which means when you get deja vu, maybe you're getting deja vu because you've done this before. What if we are being simulated on a loop? What if we've literally done this before 1,000,000 times? And deja vu is just
like
glitches reminding us that we've done this 1,000,000 times. Now there is a chance that all of that is not true. From what Elon has said and from what a lot of other scientists have said, there is a chance that we are not a simulation. It's a very small chance. But the only way that would happen is if civilization ended before we got to that technical advance. So basically, like if in 100 years there's an asteroid that kills everybody, or if in 1 year there's a nuclear war and it wipes us all out. But that probably won't happen. We probably will live at least another 1,000 years. 1,000 years is nothing in the grand scheme of things. I mean, the Earth is what, 65 million years old? I'm not a scientist, but something like that. Never mind, I just Googled it. The Earth is 4.5 billion years old.
What?
Fuck. So 1,000 years is nothing.
1,000
so I
years
know you're
is
thinking,
like
Shane, if I am questioning whether or not
the ocean,
I'm in a simulation, then does that mean that it's not possible? Because why would I be questioning it? And if I question it enough, can we break out of it? No. Yes, we are questioning it, which means that we're questioning it, which means that we will slowly get closer and closer to creating it, which is what we're doing with VR, which means in 1,000 years we will create it, and we'll be like, oh my god, look, we can make a simulation of the past, and then we do it, and now we're here. Now, I don't know if that made any sense. It's really, really hard to explain. There's tons of videos online
what
about
I'm
it you can
thinking,
watch,
but
I can't shake the feeling of knowing that I've done this before. Like, that's the part that fucks me up. I know I've done this before. I have deja vu every single day. I have moments
I don't have it every single day, but I have sometimes a really clear one. Like, I've been here before, I've done this, I said the same thing, and it's like, well,
and we have no idea that we're them. But then if you think about that one, that does explain a lot. I mean, we all feel like we have a soul, right? Like we have this inner monologue, this soul that goes up to heaven or whatever when we die. Well, what if our soul, our inner monologue, is the person playing the game? And what if when we feel like we should do something, or like our brain tells us, like, do this? What if it's the person telling us to? Literally controlling us. What if our inner voice is our player? And what if when we die, it's game over? And it's literally an alien who takes off his VR, and he's like, oh, I lost, give me another one. And then they give him another person. And maybe that's what past lives are. Past games. I don't know if I explained any of this correctly or good enough for you to understand. I just want to talk about it because it's been literally tripping me the fuck out. But I just can't stop thinking about like little things. Okay, like for example, what if one day our simulation that we were in had a glitch, like a major glitch? Like what if a little piece of the sky just like went and looked like a computer piece? Or what if the moon just like disappeared and then came back? Or what if one day everything just like froze and then unfroze? Like what would happen? Like what would the world do? Like would we all freak out? Like would chaos ensue? Like would we all feel like life is pointless because we're just a simulation? Literally, oh my god, I'm falling into a hole. I don't know.
Shane, I'm coming with you. This hole is big enough for both of us. I'm so scared right now.
Let me know your thoughts. Do you think we're a simulation? simulation? Do you think we're just a simulation of the past? Or do you think we literally are like a virtual reality game that's being played by somebody in the future? Or do you think it's all bullshit and that we're just people and that when we die, that's it? I don't know. I tend to agree with Elon Musk, a fucking genius and somebody who's created so many crazy things. I tend to believe him.
If you extrapolate into the future and say, well, how good, let's say, will video games be in 100 or 200 or 1,000 years from now? If there's continued improvement and you're in a full-body haptic suit with a sort of surround vision, and it becomes beyond a certain resolution indistinguishable from reality. There are likely to be millions, maybe billions of such simulations. So then, what are the odds that we're actually in base reality? Isn't it 1 in billions?
And you know what, before we end this video, I just want to say another theory that I was reading about that also fucking scared the shit out of me. Now that is not a simulation theory, technically. Now I'm sure you guys have heard the whole, when you die, you see your life flash before your eyes. Now a lot of people think that's true. They think it lasts 7 seconds. You see your whole life flash before your eyes right before you die. Now I know what you're thinking, Shane, how do you see your entire life in 7 seconds? Well, when you're dead or dying, time is a lot different. Just think about when you're dreaming. You could have a dream that literally feels like a 5-hour movie, but you've only been asleep for 30 minutes. So what if when you're dead or when you're about to die, that 7 seconds could last the length of a lifetime? And what if right now you are just reliving your life? Like, what if you are actually dying and you're just reliving your life? Does that make any sense? Like, what if in 30 years I get shot and I'm bleeding to death on the ground and I relive my entire life? And that's what I'm doing right now. But if that's the case, then when I die in 30 years, do I do it again? And am I literally just constantly reliving my life? Is that what deja vu is? Oh my god. I gotta stop. Well, there you guys go. Hopefully this video tripped you out a little bit. And hopefully it wasn't boring. I just really wanted to talk about this. I want to keep talking about this. If you guys have other theories, let me know. But I'm going to keep doing more research and I'm going to keep really falling down the holes. And I'll give you guys an update if I find one. I also would love to interview Elon. That would be a fucking dream. Either way, thank you guys for letting me divulge in this.
Hope he does.
And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want more weird videos where we kind of talk about shit that's very fucking weird, give me a thumbs up so I know. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel right down below and hit the notification bell because I make new videos every day. Alright you guys, I will see you tomorrow in this simulation that we call life.
Scary. Oh my god. Alright. I have so much to say, I don't know how to say it. First of all, the last thing with the dreams and the dying and stuff, you know, you only have, when it feels like I've heard that your dreams only last 4 seconds every dream, and then you go into another dream and it continues. And if it continues in the line, that's just luck or something. But you can have crazy dreams, but it only lasts 4 seconds, and then it jumps to another dream and another dream and another dream, and it just combines in a fucking mess. And this theory about like simulations, that scared me, right? I don't know. I mean, because if you think about it, how much the world has improved in millions of years and billions, it hasn't improved that much as we are doing now. I believe. I mean, it's going very fast right now. You evolve the games and virtual reality and everything's just blown up right now. I mean, as you said, 40 years ago, it was just dot and 2 like bars, like back and forth. And now you can like go into a game and live in your game. You can live in your computer. And that's scary. And I've seen like, how to say it? Like when you see the old cave drawings, like with astronauts and like looking like they do nowadays with the helmet and everything. I think there's time travel. I think that in the future time travel will be real. So what if they come back and made our world like it is today, when there are in the I mean, it's crazy. They like come back, build the pyramids of Giza, built everything that we know today and just went back to the future and waited. I mean, that could be real, couldn't it? If time travel is real, they could come back and make our life more civilized back in the day, so we could invent time travel in the future. Like, no, it's too much for me to handle. I mean, yeah, my brain is like spinning. I feel dizzy. And thank you so much for watching. I love Shane Dawson and his conspiracy theory videos. And yeah, he really messed me up today. And yeah, thank you for that, Shane. Like and comment and subscribe right here. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!